Canada's interprovincial Redseal Standard Program has been in place since 1959. The program provides mobility to certified skilled trades workers and offers a strong brand that industry recognizes and values. It also represents successful collaboration between provinces, territories, and the federal government. A certificate with the Red Seal means tradespeople can practice their trade in any province or territory without the need to be recertified or to write an additional exam. Since its inception, the Red Seal program has issued more than 450,000 trade certifications. Today, about 20,000 new certifications are given out every year. While the Red Seal program has served Canada and the skilled trades well, the labor market environment is changing. And to remain current and relevant, the Red Seal program needs to change as well. In the next 2 decades, 40% of new jobs will be in the skilled trades and technologies. By 2020, Canada could be short about 1 million workers due to a combination of an aging population and declining birth rates. Over the past 20 years, the median age of a Canadian worker rose from 33.4 years to 39.3 years. Net immigration now accounts for 2/3 of the increase in Canada's total population, and this is expected to increase further. Close to 2/3 of Canadian women work outside the home and now make up almost 50% of the total workforce. In the face of significant labor market challenges, now more than ever, Canada needs a strong standards program for the skilled trades. For industry, this means a program that provides employers with a strong and reliable signal of competency, regardless of where or how skills have been acquired. A program that responds to changing skill needs and contributes to productivity and competitiveness. For individual workers and people entering the labor market, it means a program that is accessible, encourages certification, and represents a pathway to lifelong learning and career growth. For the provinces, territories, and Canada, a strengthened Red Seal program means enhanced labor mobility and effective mechanisms to deal with foreign-trained workers, a program that helps the country remain competitive. The Canadian Council of Directors of Apprenticeship is the body that governs the Red Seal program. The Council believes that there is now an opportunity to evolve and strengthen the current program to better adapt to Canada's changing labor force needs. The foundation of the current Red Seal program is the development of a national occupational analysis. This analysis supports the development of multiple choice examinations. Individuals who have completed an apprenticeship or who qualify to challenge the examination through another method of learning receive a Red Seal endorsement, as long as they achieve a score of 70% or more on their final exam. More recently, new elements have been introduced to the program, such as guides that assist the provinces and territories to develop training programs that are aligned with the Red Seal standards. Building on the success of the Red Seal program, the Council proposes to strengthen the program further, transforming it into a fully integrated occupational performance standards model. This model would support skills recognition or assessment, as well as skills acquisition or learning, and is seen to be the future of the Red Seal program. The foundation of the proposed model is occupational standards, which include explicit performance criteria reflecting industry expectations for competency. The occupational standards support a variety of assessment tools, going beyond the current multiple choice exam to include practical exams, portfolios of evidence, and interviews with subject matter experts. This multiple assessment approach will give employers and challengers a fuller picture of each individual's competency, including knowledge, skills, and attributes, and will help the provinces and territories translate industry skill needs into programs of training. These tools provide an effective way to assess a broader range of candidates, including older skilled workers, foreign-trained workers, and other groups facing barriers to achieving certification. Having a number of ways to assess candidates doesn't mean it's easier for candidates to achieve a Red Seal. On the contrary, this approach uses as much rigor as the current model and requires an even greater demonstration of competency. Occupational performance standards would be developed in units, with a combination of these units making up the requirements for certification in that particular occupation. Candidates are assessed on each unit, with candidates receiving credits for the units in which they demonstrate competency. Giving candidates credit for areas of competency and not reassessing them on units they have already passed allows candidates to focus on areas of deficiency and work on these so they can pass all the units and achieve their Redseal endorsement. This would be a significant departure from the current model, where a candidate is required to undergo a complete reassessment if they don't achieve an overall score of more than 70%. The unit approach also supports transferability of skills between occupations. For example, people in the mechanical trades often share knowledge areas across a variety of different trades. With the unit model, individuals could transport some of the units that are common to a number of trades and receive credit for them. Tools to support learning can also be developed for each unit, giving greater flexibility in their application. This recognizes the differences in training delivery approaches among the provinces and territories. Let's take the example of Karen, who has been working for many years as a cook and now wants to get her competencies recognized by a Redseal. For the sake of this example, let's say there are 30 units required for certification as a Redseal cook. Once Karen demonstrates competency in all 30 units, she would become a Redseal certified cook. Karen may be assessed on each unit using a variety of tools, including written exams, portfolios of evidence, interviews, and practical assessment. If Karen can only demonstrate competency in 15 units, then she would receive credit for those 15 units. She would need to be reassessed on the 15 units she wasn't competent in before she receives her Redseal endorsement. Karen can focus on these 15 units rather than on the original 30, and now knows the areas she needs to develop. Karen would receive her Redseal cook certification once she demonstrates competency in all 30 units, and can then move between provinces and territories with a credential recognized by industry. If Karen decides she wants to change her career and become a baker at some time in the future, she wouldn't have to repeat the units that are common to the two trades. For our example, let's say 4 units are common to the cook and baker trades. Under the strengthened Redseal program model, Karen would receive credit for these 4 units because she has already demonstrated competency in them. A strengthened program means enhanced labor mobility across geographies and between trades. It represents a tool for industry to stay on top of changing skills needs, contributing to enhanced productivity and competitiveness. It means that foreign-trained tradespeople, who more and more are filling Canada's shortage of skilled trades, can be assessed against industry standards using multiple forms of assessment. A strengthened Redseal program removes barriers to entering skilled trades professions and will encourage immigrants, women, Aboriginals, and others to pursue certification in the skilled trades. The Redseal program has served Canada well for half a century, and a strengthened Redseal program will continue to benefit Canadians for years to come. The Redseal, the strength of its past, the promise of its future.